Sup guys, David here, and this is going to be a let's play of Dragon Age 2. So I'm just going to pick my character here, and I think I'm going to go with the warrior because of what I've seen in this game. Your main character seems to be a lot stronger than your party members, so I'm just going to go for kind of a tank main character build, I think. Which, if you don't know what that means, it is you can take lots of damage, but your character may not be able to deal as much damage as, say, a warrior that's heavily focused on strength. Now, in these first few episodes, I will not be talking much because there's going to be lots of cutscenes, and I don't like talking through cutscenes. Also, one more thing is, I have no sound, so the only thing I can see is cutscene, subtitles. Because I have to turn down the game volume, and that limits the recording volume, so you wouldn't be able to hear it if I could hear it. So I'm just going to go by subtitles like these ones here.
What are you seeking?
The champion.
Which one?
You know exactly why I'm here. Time to start talking, dwarf. They tell me you're good at it.
Did that go through his leg?
You want to know?
Everything
No, it must not have.
starts at the beginning.
That's kind of an interesting start to a game. One thing is, I did not finish Dragon Age Origins the first one. I got about 15 or 20 hours into it, then I didn't have enough time to play it anymore, and I should really stop talking so fast. So, I don't really have much of an idea of what's going on. At the end of this recording session, I'm going to read the Wikipedia on the first Dragon Age game and see how the plot progressed in that from the moments that I missed. I don't really know what happened, and there will be spoilers to the first Dragon Age once I know what's happened. But as far as I know, the Darkspawn were taking over the land, and I'm guessing they won, looking at the terrain kind of thing. Well, what did I do? Looking, right click to it, what? There we go, right. So yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, I'm guessing the Darkspawn must have won the battle or something, because looking at this terrain around here, it looks nothing like terrain you'd expect to see. It's all kind of destroyed and wasteland looking, like the Darkspawn have taken it over. Although I could be completely wrong, I actually have no clue, because I did not finish Dragon Age 1 as I previously said. So far this game looks similar to the first Dragon Age, but there seems to be one main difference I've noticed, and that is the combat speed. And it's now a lot easier to control your own character, which I think was great. Because in the first Dragon Age, I struggled to keep up with controlling so many characters at once. And that was one thing that annoyed me about that game. But it seems to be a lot easier to do here. And one thing on PC is that you can pause the game and give directions to your other squad members, which you cannot do on Xbox and PS3. And here we go, I just chose my first decision, and I think I'm just going to go with the kind of helpful route to go with my character first. And maybe in a possible off-screen playthrough I'll go a kind of evil person that makes everyone else do the work. But I'm just going to go with a typical good route kind of thing, you know. Also, this seems an awfully leveled up character. I'm going to predict that I'm going to lose all these abilities because it seems far too many to start out with. And I don't really know what they all do, so I'm just kind of working my way through here trying to figure out what they all do. One thing I have zero control over is my mouse noise, my keyboard noise, and my graphics card noise. I know they are pretty loud, but there is absolutely nothing I can do about that, sorry. If you are looking to play this game on PC and you aren't sure what kind of specs you need, I'm running at high detail with no anti-aliasing on two 9600 GTs. And they are only sitting at 30% usage each, 30-40. yeah, 30 or 40% each. I'm not sure why that is. Maybe it's, I don't, I see, it's because I've got fraps capped at 40 frames a second. And I'm getting the full 40 here. So that's what it is. Because there's no point in running your game at 60 frames a second and just putting extra stress on your graphics card and everything, because then my fans would got even louder. And personally, I don't notice much difference between 40, 50 and 60. One thing I do notice a huge difference between is 30 to 40. I can definitely see a big difference in that. What's key number 5 do? 6, almost strike. What's that do? Apart from almost getting me killed here. Yeah, I do not have any control over that other character over there, or she would be helping me out with this big thing right now, rather than just leaving me to take it on my own. Oh well, there we go, got it. So far this game does look really interesting and completely different to the first one, although it still does have this similar Dragon Age feel to it, which I like because I really did enjoy the first game, but I just didn't have enough time to finish it. Because it is such a huge game, there's so much to do. And this being a Let's Play also, I'm guessing this game is going to be as big, if not bigger, than the first one. So this should be interesting to see how long this Let's Play goes on for.
Bullshit. That's not what really happened.
Oh, I see. They're telling a story and I was acting out that story kind of thing.
I came to hear the truth.
Cool. That's nice.
Don't lie to me.
Fraps just lagged there because it was creating a new file. That will happen every 4 or 5 minutes and sorry, nothing I can do about that. It's just how Fraps works.
Do you have any idea what's at stake here?
Let me guess. Your precious chantry's fallen to pieces and put the entire world on the brink of war. And you need the one person who could help you put it back together.
The champion was at the heart of it when it all began. If you can't point me to him, tell me everything you know.
You aren't worried I'll just make it up as I go.
Not at all.
You'll need to hear the whole story.
I think that was a flashback towards the end of the game or something. And I have basically got to play through the whole game to find out what happened. And I'm honestly not too bothered about what my character looked like, so I'm just going to stick with a standard preset. Yeah, I'm not really too bothered about any of this. I will change the name though. Oops. I will. Oh, I wish I could import my save so far. Oh well. I'll just go with default because it's kind of the hero, so I'll obviously save them. Casual, normal, hard, nightmare. I think I'm just going to stick with normal because on the first game, normal was definitely challenging, so I think it'll make for a really interesting Let's Play.
Been unleashed on forever. Darkspawn poured out of the wilds, clashing against the army at the ruins of Ostagar. The battle was a disaster. King Kalen died on the field with his men, betrayed by his most trusted general. Unopposed, the horde marched on the village of Lothering. The village burned, and many innocents were slaughtered. The champion's family barely escaped in time.
Yeah, so, sorry about that, I was just watching that cutscene. I do not like talking through the middle of cutscenes. Sorry if that annoys you and like doesn't make it interesting in a Let's Play, but I will try and talk in cutscenes that don't seem as interesting. But in the main storyline cutscenes I will probably be quiet. Before that first, my save as we lost all, everything your fire and I built.